witnesses and testimonies, things I've picked up from here and there. First of all, whatever these things are, they seem to be interested in blood. They've been known to follow blood bank cars, and out where I preach, out in Tacoma, Oklahoma, and out in Abilene, Texas, and out in Graham, Texas. You know, you don't have to worry about the newspaper. I've seen them up there in Memphis, Tennessee, you know, taking the calves out to bury them because they couldn't get a price for them. They're packages that one church gets down there in Honduras. And I don't mean more than one church. One church gets all the care packages out of Green Bay, Wisconsin. See, I mean, you can go down to the dock and find the CA written on the package. You see. And I was out there in West Texas, and here's this thing where they find these cows lying around, horses, all the blood gone out of them. Sometimes the organs removed without an incision. All the blood gone, you can't find where the thing was cut. Somebody said, well, it's a bunch of high school kids, a college kid with a satanic cult. I wouldn't bet on that. Over half the people said they got in those things, said they had their skin pricked someplace, some kind of needle. Somebody's taking samples, if they're there. Somebody's interested in blood. Somebody's interested in sulfur. You know where sulfur comes from? It doesn't come from Jupiter. It doesn't come from Venus. It doesn't come from outer space. It comes from under your feet. You know what the word for that is in the Bible? It's brimstone. You know what it smells like? Like rotten eggs. And you ever have a sulfide burner there for burning that stuff there in a chemistry lab? You remember you had to hang a little sign on it saying this burner's on? You know why? Because that's a fire where it looks like outer darkness. You see? It's a fire without light. Now you take sulfur ships, they used to come down the Mississippi like they don't much anymore, and they'd come across around Miami and go up the coast that way, which they don't much anymore, and every now and then one of them just disappear. Up there in Chesapeake Bay about 6 years ago, I got a report from one of my students of a newspaper article where a big old flat top was going up Chesapeake Bay with a load of sulfur, and it just tipped up like that and lost all the load. You know, it's quite something to take a whaleback ore carrier, an iron ore carrier, and take it up and tip it up like that. You don't find many boats like that that tip up like that. I mean, you might find a hurricane put one up on the beach, but you don't find an iron boat that tips up like that on those flat ones. But that did. They're interested in sulfur. They're interested in magnesium. They're interested in water and electricity, whatever those things are. Whatever those things are, they have been known to go in and out of water. When they come out of the water, they come out like this, I guess. That even might start an air current going. You know, if that thing was big enough and going fast enough, they could get an air current going, you know, like that. Isn't that funny how all those hurricanes come from the same place? They're interested in water. They're interested in electricity. Somebody said, well, those things are angels. No angel's interested in electricity. No angel has to have electricity. I saw something in the paper the other day, Carl McIntyre's paper about the good angels helping the Jews out, you know, and maybe the good angels and the UFOs, maybe they were good angels come down to help you out. An angel don't need an UFO. Angels in the Bible go up in pillars of fire, and they go up to heaven and back in less than, 20 or 30 minutes. They don't need any UFO. Whoever an angel in the Bible needed a UFO. They don't need a re-entry capsule and all that kind of stuff. They're not angels. Our first boys that ever saw UFOs were fighting in Korea. They call them Foo Fighters. They noticed up there fighting the planes, sometimes the things would show up in the air flying by them that didn't look exactly like planes. When a fella gets near one of these things, something goes wrong with his flashlight. He's got a battery. Something goes wrong with his mining cap. He's got a battery in his head. Something goes wrong with his ignition. Anybody got near one of these things in a car, something went wrong with the radio. Anybody got near one on an airplane, something went wrong with the radio. Something goes wrong with electricity. I have never trusted electricity either. I think it's of the devil. If you don't believe in demons, you ought to get in tape work. If you don't believe in demons, you ought to get in recording Christian tapes. And you'll believe in them before you get through. All right? Whoever these things are on these UFOs, they're varied or stunted. By that I mean of all the accounts I have, these things, some of them are 6 feet, 6 feet 2, 5 feet 1, 5 feet 4, 4 feet 6, 3 feet 9, but most of them are given as under 5 feet. Most of them between 3 and 4 feet. I have some accounts that say they wore black uniforms. I have some accounts that say they had splayed feet like a frog. I have some accounts that say they were slick and black like a eel skin. I have some accounts that say they had a mouth but no nose. One said he had a nose and a mouth but no eyes. One said he had the eyes but no ears. When these two guys down in Pascagoula, Mississippi got in the UFO, they got a thing there that had a nose on it looked like a carrot coming out. And no mouth, couple of eyes. So they're varied. Whatever those things are, they're not all from the same place. Whatever those things are, they seem to be kind of half mechanical and half monster. Somebody said they're humanoids. No, they're not humanoids. They're inferior to human people, evidently, whatever those things are. If they have superior knowledge, evidently they got it from someplace else. Those things are inferior. They seem to flop. They seem to grunt. They seem to move mechanically like somebody's got them on a switchboard. You people that are so gullible, you believe everything you read in the newspaper. Did you see Star Wars? I didn't. Just think, I've missed Star Wars.